Hello class, today we are going to start chapter number 8 of our geography, India, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. In this chapter you will study about natural vegetation and its types, different types of vegetation and its importance and conservation, wildlife, protection of wildlife and biosphere reserves. Let's first focus on natural vegetation. Natural vegetation. Life on the earth is possible due to various gifts of nature. These gifts are called natural resources, which include soil, water, plants, animals, minerals, etc. This chapter shows how climate has influenced the natural plant life, resulting in different vegetation types, altering and changing the life forms living in each vegetation zone. We also take a look at the effect our greed and resulting destruction has had on the plant and animal life of India and the measures that have been taken to preserve and restore what is left. This map is showing natural vegetation of India. The natural vegetation is directly affected by the variation in the climatic conditions in India. We therefore have various types of natural vegetation. The type of vegetation changes with the change in the amount of rainfall and temperature. Relief features and the type of soil also influence the growth and variety of plants. The natural vegetation of India may be divided into the following 5 groups. Types of natural vegetation. First, tropical evergreen forest. These are also called tropical rainforest. They grow in the region of heavy rainfall more than 200 cm per annum. These forests do not shed their leaves at the same time, so they remain green. They grow in hot and humid climate. The main regions are the rainy parts of the Western Ghat, the island groups of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, wetter parts of Assam, Meghalaya, West Bengal and Odisha. In these forests, most of the trees are either evergreen or semi-evergreen. The trees are tall more than 50 meters. The forests are dense and have thick undergrowth. The main species of trees are ebony, mahogany and rosewood. They are hardwood trees. This image is showing the tropical evergreen forest. Tropical deciduous forest. Tropical deciduous forests are found in those areas where the average rainfall ranges from 100 cm to 200 cm. These are the most widespread forests in our country. They are also known as monsoon forest. This is the picture of tropical deciduous forest. They are found in northeastern part of peninsular plateau covering Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and the eastern Maharashtra. The other areas include eastern slopes of the western Ghats, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and the northern plains. The trees in this forest shed their leaves during the dry season to retain moisture. Sal, teak, Shisham, peepal, sandalwood and jamun are the important trees. They are economically valuable and very useful. The thorny forest. They grow in the scanty rainfall areas where rainfall is less than 50 cm. The trees are small and scattered over a large area. In these parts, thorny bushes, grass patches and cactus plants grow well. The trees like babool, kikar, khair and date palm are found. Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab and western parts of Gujarat are the areas. They are also found in interior parts of the Deccan Plateau region. This image is showing a thorny forest. The tidal vegetation. They are also called mangroves. They grow in the delta region along the western coast of India. The delta regions of Ganga, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri are flooded by tidal waves. The tidal vegetation grows in swamps and marshes of salt and fresh water. The Ganga-Brahmaputra delta is the largest delta in the world. It is also called Sundarban Delta due to the presence of Sundari tree. This image is showing the tidal vegetation. The mountain vegetation. In the Himalaya region, the vegetation changes as we go higher from the sea level. It is due to the decrease of temperature and rainfall with height. At the foothills, up to the height of 1000 meters, the monsoon type of forests are found. For example, sal, teak, shisham. As we climb higher, the monsoon forests are replaced by the trees having broad leaves like sal, chestnut, cheer, etc. These types of forests are found up to the height of 2000 meters. The belt of coniferous trees starts from the height of 1600 meters up to 3300 meters. Pine, fir, spruce and cedar are the main species of trees found in those forests. The coniferous belt is succeeded by the alpine vegetation which include small trees, grasses and mosses. The upper limits of the alpine vegetation is the permanent snow line where no plants can grow. Conservation of forest. Deforestation or the cutting of forest has erected many problems as increase in soil erosion, floods, landslides and extension of desert areas. Different types of pollution have increased. They disturb the ecological balances of the earth. Forests are the habitat of wildlife. They purify the air. We get timber, wood for paper industry, valuable herbs, lac, resin, gum, etc. They reduce the temperature and increase the amount of rainfall. It is our duty to conserve forest for the sake of the environment. The program of planting more and more trees must be launched at a foot to increase the forest cover. The cutting of trees for fuel must be prohibited by using other substitutes such as LPG, gobar gas, etc. should be encouraged for cooking. Now let's discuss wildlife. India is rich in having a large variety of wildlife. It includes mammals, reptiles, birds, fish, and a variety of insects and worms. About 81,000 species have been identified in India. Forests are the habitat of different kinds of wildlife. India has more than 1200 species of birds and many types of reptiles. The elephant has the largest and most majestic animal found in our country. It is found in the forest of Assam, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. The one-horned rhinoceros is an endangered species. It is now confined to restricted locations in Assam and West Bengal. They are protected in Karnataka and Manas National Park and Jaldapara Wildlife Sanctuary. India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and lions. The Gir forest in Gujarat is the natural habitat of lions. Tigers are found in the forest of Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal and the regions of Himalayas. At present, there are 27 tiger reserves in our country. Do you know? The Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand is the oldest national park in India. It was established in 1936 as the Haley National Park. In 1952, it was again renamed as the Corbett National Park in honor of the hunter turned conservationist Jim Corbett. Look at these images, kids. These are the images of some wildlife animals we found in India. One-horned rhinoceros, elephant, tiger, lion-tailed macaque, great Indian hornbill, red panda, peacock. This map is showing all the national parks of India. The natural habitat of the Royal Bengal tiger is the Sundarban mangrove forest. The tiger is the national animal of India. The leopard and the panther are also animals of prey. There are several species of reptiles and snakes like cobra, carrot, python. The crocodiles and several species of turtles are also found in our country. There are about 1200 species of birds like parrots, peacocks, parakeets, peasants, pigeons, cranes, etc. The peacock is our national bird. Among the birds of prey, the eagle and the falcon are famous. Do you know? Project Tiger, a nationwide campaign to protect tiger, was launched in 1973. Conservation of wildlife. Many efforts are being made to protect and preserve the endangered species of wildlife. A few species of birds like the Indian bustard and a few animals such as the tiger and the rhinoceros are being preserved and protected. A number of wildlife sanctuaries and national parks have been set up all over India in order to preserve our rich wildlife. Dudhwa National Park in Uttar Pradesh, Gir National Park in Gujarat, Kaziranga National Park in Assam, Shivpuri National Park in Madhya Pradesh and Sariska in Rajasthan, Manas in Assam, Sundarban in West Bengal, Mudumalai in Tamil Nadu and Rangamghetu in Karnataka are the important wildlife sanctuaries of India. A new scheme for the conservation of protection of our rich biological diversity have been undertaken under these schemes. Many biosphere reserves have been set up in different parts of India. All of us should feel responsible to save our rich biodiversity. A national park is a reserved area meant for preserving not only wildlife but also natural vegetation and the natural beauty. A wildlife sanctuary is a reserved area meant for the preservation and development of endangered species. In the first week of October, we observe Wildlife Week in our country. We must promote public awareness about wildlife conservation. Summing up, tropical rainforest is the region of heavy rainfall more than 200 cm per annum. Tropical deciduous forests are found in those areas where the average rainfall ranges from 100 cm to 200 cm. These are the most widespread forests in our country. The Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta is the largest delta in the world. It is also called Sundarban Delta due to the presence of Sundari tree. Deforestation or the cutting of forest has erected many problems as increase in soil erosion, floods, landslides, and extension of desert areas. The elephant is the largest and most majestic animal found in our country. India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and lions. The Gir forest in Gujarat is the natural habitat of lions. The Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand is the oldest national park in India. The natural habitat of Royal Bengal tiger is the Sundarban mangrove forest. The peacock is our national bird. Thank you, class. Next meet for the next chapter.